So what did we do in last week? Yeah. Yes. Sonali Shuhada has said we learned about DIMS. So in DMIS, what we did do? Yeah, press enter, not end, enter. We used when we press the enter button again, we get the previous command. And what else? Only one person is attending the class, so what? What about all others?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Who is it?
Muhammad Khalid.
Muhammad Khalid. I'm good. The first time hear your voice, I guess. Okay. Muhammad Ashfan. Newly joined, I guess. Okay, so I got a question. Like, how many people like just try to download or practice these things? What you have learned? I think my Russian was having a fever last week. You got the recordings and went through, my Russian. Okay, so I think yeah, okay, fine. Some people say that it was what we did last week was a bit complicated, kind of. So we'll do some basic questions today, and we'll move ahead then. Okay, so where do we start off? Okay, we'll draw this one. So I'll share a picture in the chat box. Hope you all got it. Okay. So I sent a picture in the chat box, so please download that. So now you people are going to tell me how we are going to draw this picture. So our dimensions are gonna be meters. So it is going to be 18.34 meters, 44 meters. Fine. So where do you start this? So AutoCAD is pretty similar to like geometry, what we learn in school. Not, AutoCAD is not about maths. It's a little bit, a touch is there. Okay. So somebody give me the narration this time. Where do we start from? How do we do? Yes. So Nadir has joined after a long time. Pidurshan, new person, I think. Okay. So somebody has said first we have to set the units. So what is the command to set the units? Not the same person always repeating. Somebody should do that. So what is the first step we do? How do you set the units?
Sir, first unit set பண்ணணும் sir.
Okay, units. Yeah, units set பண்ண எப்படி set பண்றது? Step
UN
by step
command
சொல்லிட்டா
use
சொல்லிடுவாங்க.
பண்ணி
Okay.
UN commands use பண்ணி
Yes, after UN not United Nations. Then next step.
decimal தானே சார் வைக்கணும் அது?
Yes. Why decimal? Why do we choose decimal here? What is the type we had to choose here for our discussion? Yes, what is the type we had to choose here? Architectural or decimal or engineering or fractional or scientific?
Architecture, sir.
Why is it architectural?
Just now I joined. I thought you are doing last time's one. You are going to start, sir.
No, I think we had shared a picture in the chat box.
Just
Did
now
you
I
receive that?
joined. Just now I
Okay.
joined.
Okay, just I'll share it. Okay, so you can see the image there. So that's the one you're gonna start drawing, and the unit should be in meters. So here, what type should we choose? That's my question.
Decimal.
A decimal, because it's gonna
Because
be
of the meters.
meters. That's it.
Oh.
And the precision we choose.
0.0.
Why is
0.0
it?
sir.
Why is it 0.0?
0.00.
Who is that? Why is it 0.00?
Because it is that's 1 meter 18.34. So after decimal points there are 2 digits.
Exactly. So that's the reason. So we choose 0.00. Yes. And the units we are going to choose meters, right? And then we press OK. Okay. So let's just check. So we draw a line L. Let's say I'm gonna go with for an example 10 meters. Okay, we have drawn 10. So how do you measure it? What is the DIM or DIMS? What is the one we should choose?
DIM.
DIM.
So I think you people can remember what is the difference between DIM and DI. Right? So DIM. See, now the precision is coming for this one. So how can you change this? How do you change this? What
Double
do we
click.
do? Double click and just edit, is it? Let's see who is gonna answer this simple question. Yes, what do we do? Okay, I think like many of who are present today were absent last week, right? So we can use the DIMS dim style. Yeah, in that we can go to a modify section, and then we have something called primary units. In that we have the decimal format and the precision we can choose. So I'm choosing 0.00 and I'm saying okay. Yeah, so I'm selling close. So here it is changing. So that's the one of the way we can do. So I hope it's clear for everyone.
Yes,
Maybe it may not be clear for many because many were not present last week as I'm. Yeah. Okay. So that is 10, right? 10 meters. Fine. So shall we start drawing this picture? Yeah, somebody start giving the commands, we'll do it. We can't wait the whole time, right? Yes, tell me. How do you do? What do you do? Why everybody's silent? Where do we start?
எதுக்குண்டா கமாண்ட் சார்?
இது எப்படி எங்க இருந்து ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணி எப்படி போறது?
அந்த
We always
46 மீட்டர் சீக்கிரம் அந்த ஹொரிசோனல்.
okay. So we're starting with the horizontal line, which is 46. So 46. Okay, done.
இப்போ 144 டிகிரியில் இன்னொரு
So how do I draw that? Somebody asked a question. Why did okay, fine. So late. Okay, so 46 is done. Next, what we do?
மெஷர் பண்ணணும் சார்.
சார்
How do you
அடுத்தது
டிமென்ஷன் பண்ணி
எப்படி measure பண்றது? என்ன செய்யலாம்?
DIM.
உங்களுக்கு இந்த my screen is visible for everybody, right? Screen in the sense like it's quite big, right?
சரியா
I'll try to get it. Okay. And just okay. Okay, so we have drawn that. How do you draw the 144 degrees line with the 42 meters length?
சார் அந்த முடிவிடத்துல இருந்து 42 மீட்டர்ஸ்ல இன்னொரு லைன் எடுத்து அதை வந்து ரொட்டேட் பண்ணா சரி சார் 144 டிகிரிக்கு.
எப்படி rotate பண்றது? So let's say
ஆர்ஓ
okay. எப்படி லைன் இப்படி அடிக்க சொல்றீங்க இல்லாட்டி ஹாரிசான்டலாவா?
இல்ல ஹொரிசான்டல் அடிச்சிட்டு அந்த அங்கே அது கொஞ்சம் சார் சார்
எஸ்
வேர்டிக்கல் இதுல அடிச்சிட்டு ஒரு 34 சாரி ஒரு 54 டிகிரிக்கு வந்து ரைட் பக்கம் ரொட்டேட் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
இல்லைங்கல்ல.
சார் வேர்டிக்கலா 42 மீட்டருக்கு லைன் கீறிட்டு சார் 54 பாகைக்கு வலது பக்கம் வந்து ரொட்டேட் பண்ணுங்க சார்.
சரி, okay. 42 we have made it. Fine. Now we have to, he's saying we have to rotate this. Okay, arrow. Then it says
54
specify the base point.
சார்
கேக்கு தானே specify the base point ன்னு சொல்லு.
ஓகே
You can see the command, right? Specify the base point. So which related to which point are you going to rotate? Why no one is speaking? What's wrong? Okay, let me tell. We'll rotate relating to this one. Okay. So How many, what is the degree we are going to rotate to?
54 பாகை.
Okay, let's see. So what did happen actually?
-54 போடணுமா சார்?
Okay, we'll see. So actually, we can use a, okay, with the line tool, we can input detail like this actually. Using this, what do you call this? The less than sign, right? And we can input an angle. Okay, let's say we are going to input like 44. Okay, just 44, let's 10. Let's say for an example, you're inputting 10. So what's happening? See, there's an angle coming, right? So on that angle, I can input 42, enter. So I'll just show you people. So we have 42, but that text is not visible. So what is the command we should put to make this text look big?
DIMS சார்?
Yes, good. DIMS. So modify, go to text height. So our measurements are in meters. So this is in 0.18 meters. So we can increase that. Let's check how it looks. The current, and then we put close. Now it's pretty visible, right? Okay, now we are set for that. And then we have to measure the angle also. So we drew a 10 degrees.
Yeah sir.
So got a 170.
170 என்று சொன்னா
எக்ஸாம்பிள் சொன்னார் 10 degrees இன்புட் பண்ணேன்.
ஓ சார்.
அப்படி 10 வரைக்குள்ள 170 தான் வருது இங்க. ஏன்னா நாங்க அங்க இருந்தா அளக்குறோம். From the right side. So now we need to get 144 ன்னு சொன்னால் what kind of input we had to put?
34. So 36 sir?
36 ன்னு போடணும். So we'll draw that and see what you get. Okay. So we put line. So what is the next one we do? What is the next step? Everybody's with me, right? Hamsa Wahini, Jazeera, Mayuration. Any problems, any doubts? Mihirani, Khalid, Nadir, Nazia, Philip, Pidurshan, Shahida, Sulaiha. Any issues? Shaminder, Fatima, Fawmi. So I have read all the names. So any issues, any problems so far?
No sir.
All right. So what is the next command you should give now? People? What is this? People are silent.
சார் எனக்கு
One
சரியா
side.
இருந்துச்சு சார்.
One side you all are silent and watching the Pakistan India match, or what?
நான் சார் இல்ல சார்
I
நான்
am
செஞ்சு பார்த்து கொண்டே நினைத்தேன்.
okay. Good, good, good. At least somebody is doing. I know.
சார் அது
Maybe.
அன்னைக்குள்ள
Hmm.
11.27க்கு கட் பண்ணிட்டு
இல்ல இல்ல அது இன்னும் இது பண்ணல. நான் இன்னும் ஃபினிஷ் பண்ணவே இல்லை கமாண்ட். லைன் அப்படியே நிக்குது. What is the next
என்ன
step we do?
கேட்டீங்கப்பா
இப்போ எங்களுக்கு
சார்
144 degrees வரையணும் தானே.
ஆனா 42 மீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு அந்த லைனை சத்தம்
சார்
அப்போ ஆங்கிள்
டெப்ப
யார் மெஷர் பண்ணுவோம்?
சார் டெப்ப என்டர் கிளிக் பண்ணினா அந்த டிகிரி சைடுக்கு அது மாறிடும் சார். எங்களுக்கு அதுல
இப்போ நான் இப்போ
மைனஸ்
முதல்ல சொல்லி கொடுத்தது என்னது?
வெர்டிக்கல் லைன் செஞ்சுட்டு அதுக்கு போறவா சார்?
நான் இப்போ தானே பாஸ் பண்ணேன். இந்த லெஸ் தேன் சிம்பிள் யூஸ் பண்ணிட்டு
ஓகே
அப்படித்தான் ஆங்கிள் என்டர் பண்றது. ஸோ 36 என்டர் பண்ணியாச்சு. ஸோ அந்த ஆங்கிள் வந்துருச்சு.
வந்துச்சு. ஓகே
ஏன்னா இப்போ லென்த்தை நாங்கள் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணலாம், எந்த வேணாலும் நான் கொடுக்கலாம் தானேங்க. You all can see, right? See, I have input the angle. So I can input the length now. So what is the length we need? We need 42.
42.
42 and then enter. Done.
Yes sir.
So now I need what?
horizontal line 20 meters.
Vertical line 20 meters. So if we all need to draw a horizontal line or vertical line, we can use a mode called ortho. ORTHO, not OTTO. Sorry, the auto is that is a movie. ORTHO. Ortho means perpendicular one, right? So we can use. Huh?
Organic chemistry வரும் சார். பென்சின்.
Yeah. அப்படி நம்ம ஒன்று இருக்கு. எனக்கு ஜஸ்ட் எங்க கேட்ட மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு தான் உங்களுக்கு படிக்கல. தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் ரிமெம்பரிங். அது சரி. yes இருக்கு. So we can use the keyboard shortcut F8. So if I press the F8, see, I'm getting an ortho. Okay. So what is the length I need now?
20 meters.
20. Who is speaking only? Nadir is speaking what? Nadir. Only Nadir is speaking. What about others?
மெச்சூர் போகுது சார்.
மழை இல்லையா?
இல்ல நினைக்கிறேன்.
நான் வந்து பள்ளிக்கலை ஸ்டேடியத்துக்கு வெரி க்ளோஸ். சத்தம் இங்க விட்டு கேட்கும். Okay. So should the AutoCAD software be purchased after 30 days? No need, Puta. We can install it. Install, not only just install, actually there's a way how to crack that. It is also shown in the video, so you can follow that. Okay, so now we need the 20 vertical one. So we enter 20 and enter. Done. So what is the next length we need? So 20 is done. So what is the length here?
20.
On to your, on the horizontal.
20
to the
sir,
left.
20 meters.
So we put 20. Actually, some people have issues with the softwares. We don't need to purchase that. Actually, if you crack that, the way there's a code and things, and you input a patch and things, if you install properly, no need to redo again. It will be for lifetime if you don't format your PC.
So I also did that from 30 days. Mine also.
So we code
Again, I
couldn't
have to.
Yeah, one person at a time. Who spoke again? Somebody spoke in between. Yeah, so is that a problem for everybody, the 30 days issue?
Yes, sir. So installed, but I couldn't work with that. How am I to get that code? I couldn't find that.
It's actually coming with that, there's a folder in it. We can find that key actually. The one have you all installed the one which I shared in the Get into PC one? Or from where different website?
Get into PC 2012 version.
Should have any. They should have videos. They'll show how to install and stuff like that. The procedure.
சார் நான் கெட் இன்ட்டு பிசியில் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணி என் லேப்டாப்க்கு வைரஸ் மெல்வேர் ஸ்ப்ரெட் ஆயிடுச்சு சார்.
Yes, I should. Yeah, I also know that.
அதுக்கு பிறகு நான் வேற வெப்சைட் வந்து யூஸ் பண்ணி என் பிசியில் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணேன். அதுக்கு பிறகு இஷ்யூ ஆகல சார்.
Issue இல்லைண்ணா. நீங்க லிங்க்கும் ஷேர் பண்ணிருந்தீங்கன்னா last time.
ஓ சார்.
Yes. What is the website? File hippo or lati? If possible, we try to show your colleagues, your friends the way to do it. You might have a group or something, so you can share that with your friends. So I shared the easiest way. The video is also there. If you can do
சார் அது
coding.
வந்து எங்கிட்ட கிராஃபிக் டிசைனிங் லெக்சர் சொல்லி ஃபோட்டோஷாப் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணுறது சொல்லி அந்த வெப்சைட் தான் சார். அதில் தான் நான் ஆட்டோகேடும் ட்ரை பண்ணினேன். அது சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இன்ஸ்டால் ஆச்சு சார்.
ஓகே, கிராக் பண்ணி தானே இருந்துச்சா இல்லாட்டி கிராக் பண்ணணுமா அது?
இல்லை சார், கிராக் பண்ணி தான் இன்ஸ்டால் ஆகுது.
ஓகே, ஸோ வாட் இஸ் த வெப்சைட்? அது லிங்க் கொஞ்சம் ஏழு நீங்கள் ஷேர் பண்ணிவிடுங்க மெசேஜில். ஓகே
ஓகே சார்.
Okay, fine. So we have done the horizontal 20 and there's a vertical 10. So vertical 10. See, when you press the ortho mode, it goes in the 90 degrees. So on screen keyboard. Okay. So do I have the F8 here? Okay, see, after pressing the F8, what is happening? It's functioning in the auto mode. Next, I'm canceling the F8. So what happens? See, does the line go in 90 degrees? It's visible for all, right? All can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can see when I'm doing with the keyboard, what's happening actually. Sometimes you may think, I'm not using a keyboard or what. I'm just telling something. So that's the reason I just showed you with the keyboard. Okay. Okay. So with the F8, we can on the auto mode. So we need a 10. Done. And then we need a horizontal line to our left. What is that? How much?
30.
30.
30. Can anybody tell me why did I start in this direction? Why did I go from 46 and then 144 degrees, 44, 20? Why did I choose this direction? Right side, it is the lucky part, going in the right direction.
சார் அந்த லைட்ஸ் ரைட் சைடில் இருக்கிற அந்த அந்த சரிவாய்க்கிற கோடோட எந்த விதமான இதுவும் இல்லை சார், அளவீடும் இல்லை சார்.
Left side, na?
லெஃப்ட் சைடில், சாரி சார், லெஃப்ட் சைடில்.
So there is no dimension for this one, right? No dimension given for this line. So we can't go in this direction. Even in like when you are planning a house or interior designing or anything, sometimes you may not have a one of the length or something. You can't predict even. So you have to go from a known way where we can go with a flow. So that's the reason we have chosen this path. Okay. So you should have an idea why I chose this path. Okay. So we are done with the 30 horizontal line, and then we have a vertical down 18. Done. And then there is another horizontal 44. 44, it's easy, so I'm just doing quickly. And then this is 8.34 downwards, right? 8.34 downwards. Not 8 point, 18, right? So choosing the line 18.34, right? So now I don't know this length, right? So what do I do now? I have to draw this vertical line, right? So from the bottom, I'm going to draw how much? 9.78. Okay. Then I should cancel the auto mode. Then I'll connect this point. Okay. Any questions in this? Now I'm going to mark all the dimensions. So what is the command I input?
DIM.
Yes. And then I need to measure this length. How do I, what is the command I put?
DIMA.
DIMA. Okay, good. And then okay, that's a mistake. So that is 20. And then you can do the 10. So 10 is down. And 30 is down. And then we need to get the 50 also. So if I do this way, is it correct? Selecting the 2 points. I'm going to mark this length. Why am I getting a one like this? I'm getting 50.99 or 93. Why? What is the reason? What is the reason I'm getting a one like this? My no one is answering.
சார் அந்த கோடு சரிவா வைக்கிற சுட்டி சார் என்கிட்ட அந்த டிமென்ஷன் பண்ற கோடு சரிவா வைக்கிற சுட்டி சார்.
Yeah, but a reason. What is the reason? Somebody says both points are not in the same line. Yeah, even then.
சார் அந்த லைன் ஹோரிஜோனலா வைக்க போகல இதா காட்டு. நாங்க அப்படியே கொஞ்சம் இப்ப அதை தூக்கி காட்ட போகல சரியா 50 மீட்டர்ஸ்க்கு செட் ஆகும் சார்.
No, Puta. What is the command we have used here?
DIM.
DIMA. That is the reason we are getting a one like this.
Ah,
Okay. If
okay.
we use DIM, so I'm choosing this point and wait. Okay. DIM, I'm choosing this point. What I'm getting? I'm getting that 50. And also we should have the auto mode on. I'll show. Okay. So now I'll click the F8. So what's happening here? Okay, see here, I'm pressing the F8. So auto is off. And again, I'm pressing the F8, it is on now. So with on, if I put the DIM from this point to this point, I can get the 50. Now see, I am off. I'm gonna off the F8. Okay. I'm pressing the F8. So it's off now. So how do you check it's off? If you draw a line, see, it's not going any 90 degrees. So the F8, the auto mode is off. Fine. If I do the DIM now, so from this point to this point, see, we are still getting a aligned one. Is that clear for you all? So using the DIM also, you should be careful. Like we are using with the auto mode on or auto mode off. Okay. Fine. So okay, we'll just put the other dimensions also. So any questions you can ask me. Then there is 44. $18.34. So is that clear? Any questions or no questions? Any questions, any doubt? No questions, no doubt?
Okay, sir.
No questions, right? Okay, so it's pretty easy, ne? So you all can do that, ne? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do a similar one now. Okay. Okay, let's start to draw this. So I'll give you the dimensions now. So I'll share with you guys a screenshot, hopefully. Is it visible for everybody?
Rina, sir.
Okay, shall we proceed? And then I'll just modify. So we'll modify that. Increase the text height. And also the arrows. So I'll share with you screenshot of it. Okay. Visible, right? Okay. Now tell me, where do we start off from? Okay, we'll come that to in a while. Mm, We'll draw this one. Okay, let's try to start drawing this one. Whoever has AutoCAD, they can do, or else somebody start narrating for me so that I can do it. There are too many lines crossing. Ne? Put those. Yeah. Way too complicating. Okay. So how do you start drawing this? Share a screenshot. Please check your chat box. So what is the frame thickness of this? What do you call this one actually? We call this a French window. What is the thickness of the frame? What is the thickness of the frame? What is sash? People, students, why? No sounds. Okay. Only one person has answered. So shall we start drawing that quickly? So we call this frame, what is around the ones which I'm marking. These are below 2 inches. Okay, so that is it. This distance is 2 inches. It's given. See, so that is called a frame. And what do you call this one, which is inside? We call that a sash. I think I haven't put the glass. Okay, so imagine this is a glass in between. So how do you start drawing this? Pretty simple, right? Okay, so Philip has said we have to do a rectangle first of all, right? REC, enter. So if I'm going to start drawing in this direction, what should I put first of all? XY coordinate, right? So in the X direction, which should I give? How much should I give? Yeah. Only one person has said the answer. Shuhada has said the answer. So you had put x-axis and x-axis means which is given in the blue color. Now it's showing 7 feet and 1 inches. So we need how much? We need 6 feet, right? Okay. So we'll put 6 and the feet, and then we'll put a comma, and the height is how much? 8 feet. Enter. So we get that rectangle. And what is the next step we do? Now, what do you do next after having the rectangle? What is the next step we do? Don't think too much, think simple, but not simpler. Why do you need to pick the midpoint, Philip? What is the reason for choosing the midpoint? Initially, we need to get the frame. So what is the width of the frame? My
Excuse me,
relation? Yeah. Yes, Philip.
sir, is the first two windows bigger than the third one?
Which one, Puta?
The first two glasses,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it bigger than the third one?
Yeah, exactly. I think I missed to give you the dimension. Okay, here. Mm. On a screenshot, did I share that? Okay, it's actually a 10. This is 2 feet, inclusive of the sash on the both side. It's a 4-inch one. Okay. So what we do initially, I'll tell the first step. So we will get the offset, right? We'll get the offset. What is the offset distance? Yes, Shuhada has said only one. Where is this? Who is that? Khalid. Where is Nadir?
சார் அந்த இமேஜை புரிஞ்சுக்கொள்ள கஷ்டமாயிக்கு சார்.
Image புரிஞ்சுக்கொள்ள கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. இது தானே? விண்டோ தானே? I'll draw it and show it to people. Okay, so we need to get offset. So 2 inches the thickness of the frame. So we have to choose which direction the offset is gonna come. Is it gonna come inside or outside? Inside or outside? So we have to choose the inside. Yeah, okay. Then what we need, so we have done that. We have done the external one, right? And then what are we going to do? What the next step we do?
Sir, mirror.
Why do you do a mirror? What is the reason? Now we have this bit. Why do you need to do a mirror?
Oh.
Please try to use at least 1%. I mean, the brain capacity. They say Albert Einstein has used the maximum brain capacity. They say, I don't know how true it is, but try to use at least 1% of your brain and just answer the simple questions. Simple drawings. Don't think too much. So we have a 2-inch frame around everywhere, every corners. So do we need this one at the bottom? Do we need this frame? It's a French window. It's a window type door. Yeah, sometimes people call it door window also. So it is actually with the level of the floor, right? So we can't have a frame at the bottom. So what is the command you do?
Frame.
Pardon?
Trim, sir.
Trim. Okay, we have to trim that. Right? So we can do it in any way, like trim, double enter. So I'm deleting it. So there's an empty space coming here, right? So I can use the line tool and draw it. Do I do like that? Should I do that way? No, we don't need to draw a line. I can select this line. Yeah. And I can choose the EX. Should I do like that? Or should I choose this one and select the EX? See? You can extend it. So now the frame part is done. Okay. So what are the next step I do?
சார் லெஃப்ட் சைடில் இருக்கிற அந்த 2 கிளாஸும் சேம் மெஷர்மெண்ட்டா சார்?
Yes, Puta, same. And these 4 inches given, 4 inches for the
sir.
sash, that is right round, it's 4 inches. So when you do window design anything, that's it should have the same spacing around. So if this is 4, this distance which between these two lines also, it is going to be 4 inches. Okay. So from this frame, we can get a 4-inch offset by which we can draw this line, right? Or else we know this distance. That's a 2 feet. 2 feet for one sash. SH. So I can put offset for that. But what is the problem now? Now this is like a completely single line. So if I do offset or something, what will happen? See, if I'm going to do offset for 4, what's gonna happen? It is coming for the I'm waiting for the entire one. So what should I do next?
Enter.
Okay. Enter means it goes. You have to just click.
Click sir.
Okay, we select, then we put the offset, then we select 4, then you just click it. Then that is finished.
Yes sir.
Then what we do? See, it's not a one line. It is a It is not a single line. See what it shows? It shows it's a polyline. It's a combination of 2-3 lines together, right? Because initially we drew a rectangle in REC. If we had drawn with lines, we may not have such problem. So when you take offsets, it's gonna come for the entire 2 lines or 3 lines or 4 lines combined together. Is that cool? So sometimes we may have to face some small issue. So we'll see like how to overcome that. How do you change a polyline to a line? Any idea what we can do? What we can do? We do. See, there are options like repeat offset. So these are the recent inputs we have used. Offset, extend. So if we have using the AutoCAD now, you can see the options, what we can do like. And underneath we have isolate. Then you have erase, move, copy selection, scale, rotate, draw order, and then group, or we can add selected, select similar, deselect. So what do we do actually?
Select similar.
Select similar. By select similar, what we can do? Any just any thoughts, any idea what we can do like? We can use one called explode expl. So after doing explode, what is happening? See, it is coming like different lines. So let's undo. Okay. So now it is a polyline. It's a 2-3 lines together. What we do, we'll put ex pl. So expl explode, then enter. So it is coming as separate lines. Fine. Any questions, any doubts in that? Any questions?
So can you again mention it, please?
Okay, sure. So we are on this is a polyline. Polyline means like 2 lines or 3 lines combined together. Fine. So when you choose these and when you do an offset, let's say I'm going to do offset for 6 inches. What is happening? It is coming for the entire lines, right? Because it's considered as a single line, not a single line, it's a polyline. So when you do offsets, we get an issue like this. So to overcome that, what we are going to do is we are going to explode. We are choosing this line and then we are entering a command expl explode, and then we'll press enter. Then the line get exploded, so the lines become separated. So it is not a polyline. Now we can choose this one and then we can put offset. So what is the offset distance I should input now? Yeah, what is the offset distance? Somebody
2
has
feet.
said uh, somebody has said 2 inch, somebody has said 2
2
feet.
feet.
Is it 2 feet? You will have the image, right? It's not 2 feet. The 2 feet is for the entire distance. Ne? From this point to this point is 2 feet. Now we add this line. So we need to draw this line, right? So what is the distance then?
1 feet 8 inches.
Why? We got both side. These are 4 inches, ne? Right? So that goes ne, in the 2 feet. 2 feet means 24 inches. So in the 24 inches, this 4 and the next 4, right? So 24 minus 8 will get 16, ne?
1 feet 4 inches.
1 feet and 4 inches. Okay. So what is the distance I should put? 1 feet
4 inches.
4. Okay. So I get that offset. Again, I need another offset. Ne?
Yes, sir.
So what is the offset distance I should input?
4 inches.
4 inches. Enter. Next. Again,
1
another.
feet and 4. 1 feet and 4 inches.
No. There's
Sir,
another 4 inch.
4 inch.
Right? Same. Ne? So there's another 4 inches coming. And then again, there's another one coming here, right? This line. So another 1 4, right? 1 feet and 4 inches offset. And then we'll get a 4 feet offset. And finally we'll get a how much? What is the offset distance I should put? Boys and girls? How much? 2 inches. See, the frame should end, right? Let's say, okay, let's say. If I say this is a Okay, let's say this is a sash. There are 3 sashes, right? So when you are going to open the sash A and sash B, A is gonna join to this frame, right? A will be joined onto this side. We will have the hinges. Hinges, hinges, Saraneru. What do you call that in Tamil? When you open a door, there will be hinges, right? 3 hinges. Saranera, okay, fine. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So it's connected to hinges, so it will be connected on this frame, right? And if you consider about this sash B, it also should be connected to a frame. So we should get a frame on this side. Okay. So on this frame, B will be joined and also C also will be joined on this frame. Fine. That is the reason we are having a frame here. Okay. Fine. Then we need to get another offset. So I'm going to put 4 on this side. We'll have that, right? Is that all? Or fine? Or any changes you have to do again?
4 inches.
4 inches, what? Yeah, draw.
Offset.
From where? Which direction?
Down to up.
Down to up. So okay, can we draw it now? We have this line.
We have to explore, sir.
Why only Khalid is speaking? What about others? Shuhada, Mayuresh, Hamsawahini, Jazira, Mihirani, Philip, Suleha. What's happening? Are you guys understanding what we are doing? So when you choose this one, it is a polyline. So we can't do that. So we have to choose EXPL, explode. So we are getting this line separated, right? So there is a bottom frame also coming for these sashes, right? Right? So we are choosing this
After
one
offset.
and then yeah, offset and then 4 inches. So we are getting this, right? Okay. Now we have to trim down the lines, right? Trim
Yes,
down,
sir.
double enter. Sorry. I think there's a line missing. So we need to explode this one also. We are choosing this line and I'm going to extend these lines, right?
Sir.
Yeah, I'm going to extend. So run these
That's all.
ones. That's all. Okay. Now I'm going to trim the lines. So trim, double enter. Okay, and then this one also should delete. Fine. Where else? I mean, why can't I delete this one? Why I'm not able to trim this one? See, when I trim also, it's not getting trimmed. What is the reason for that? Anybody?
It is a polyline.
Is it so? Is this a polyline, this line?
No.
Yeah, also see. It is not going, it is not intersecting or it is not passing through that. So we can select and just delete it. We don't need to trim that. Yeah, we have discussed this previously also. So yeah, we have got the, what do you call this one? French window. Now we can get the dimensions. So we get 6. The 8, and then so we have that 2. Then we have the 4. Okay, 1 feet 4, and then this is 10. Okay, just to show you guys the dimensions I'm showing, but this is not the correct way to show the dimensions. When you are showing the dimensions, it should come in the same alignment. The text size would differ. This is not the standard text size for you to show. Okay, just to give a rough an idea, I'm giving with a huge font. So those things will do. Fine. So any questions until now? Any questions? Any doubts? No questions? No doubt? Clear? I
Yes,
got a wording from 2 people. Clear. What about others?
yes, sir.
Oh, me. What else is there? Mayoration, Hirani, Philip, Shafna Shahida, Vishal, Suleha. Hope it's clear for everybody. So just quickly give me a quick recap. What we have covered so far? What have we covered? So after practicing it, if I get a doubt, I can ask in next class. Yeah, sure. If you all got any, you practice. If you got any doubts, you can ask me. Yeah, quick. What do you have covered so far? What have we learned today?
Polyline exploding.
So polyline explode. So we use that EXPL, right?
Author.
Next.
Author.
Yeah. Choose. Right. Next. And other Zealand. Yeah. Yes. Not fix the angle. Yeah, we can draw the angle. Initially, it will be followed with the line. line tool, and then we will next one, we after putting the line tool, we'll give this less than symbol. Less than symbol, and we have to enter the angle 45 degree or whatever the angle we are going to draw. Yes, so we can get the angle. So it's I think it's clear what we have covered so far, right? And did we cover anything else newly? And here also we did a drawing, right? Like we have to decide what is the path of the drawing. Where do you start up from? So most of the times when you're doing like dealing with the site experiences, like while you're working, while you take a measurement, sometimes you may like you might have missed a measurement in the site. So sometimes the site may be too far for you to go. So we have to decide sometimes, not always. So you have to check whether we can solve it like this. Say the site you have forgot, oh, you missed this measurement, right? So you should have a remedy. What is the solution I'm going to use? What I can do, right? So sometimes, not always. So we can't fix everything by the drawings, right? So those things you should keep in mind. And as a homework, shall you try to do this one? I shared with the everyone. So try to do this one as a homework discussion. Fine. So any questions? So I think if you don't have any questions, we can end the session for today.
Sir, homework எப்படி submit பண்றேன்?
We can mail me. You all can mail. Yeah, mail or WhatsApp, or maybe in the next class you can submit. Next class means it's gonna be another 1 week. At that time you might have forgotten, I guess. Okay, I think the font is clear. So you can mail me once you're done with your work. I just drop in the mail the text also. Okay, so no questions. So shall we end the session for today then?
சார் இமேஜ சப்மிட் பண்ணணுமா இல்லாட்டி ஃபைலா சப்மிட் பண்ணணுமா சார்?
File, image won't work. File, as a
ஃபைல்லையா
drawing
சார்?
file. Yes, yes.
ஓகே.
So these all in meters. Fine. So no questions, right? No doubts. Shall we end the session then?
எஸ் சார், ஷுவர்.
Okay. So others also same, right? We'll end the session, right? Okay then. Okay, yeah. Okay, so then have a good weekend. See you all in the next class with the answers. And good night then. Bye.
தேங்க்யூ சார்.